I went home for supper and I saw a lot of folks in my neighborhood out walking pretty late into the evening hours. And it makes sense. I mean, look at these temperatures here at this hour after 10 o'clock, 66 degrees. There's almost a balmy breeze out there. I mean, it's not real humid. Dew points are in the mid 50s. I think we're going to notice the humidity tomorrow as it rises as we get into Thursday. That will play a role in our severe weather potential. Take a look at the highs today. A lot of spots hitting 80 degrees. Springfield being one of those locations. That's the third 80-degree day already in 2024. The most 80-degree days that we've seen up until this date is only 3. So this is the most 80-degree days for so early in the season. We've only done that for other years going back to 1888, just to kind of give you an idea how unusual this warmth that we've had really is. And it's playing a role in our severe weather potential here in this second week of March. Today, the severe weather really has focused along and north of I-70 where we find it this evening. That's where we have watches, severe thunderstorm and tornado watches. The tornado risk really has been focused here west of Kansas City with this cluster of storms. And we've still got quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. One of the things that we've seen out of these storms tonight is hail, lots of hail, large hail, very large hail in fact in some cases. And we've also had several reports of tornadoes with the storms west of Topeka. As far as where we go from here, there's some potential, while most of the risk will be to our north, there's some potential that we could find storms trying to build down close to I-35 later tonight, and then that activity may clip counties, especially near and north of Highway 54, with a risk of maybe some strong winds. The bigger threat comes, I think, tomorrow afternoon. Looks like this is going to be an afternoon into the evening severe weather threat on Thursday. The focus for that severe weather looks to be along and south of I-44. All modes of severe weather are on the table. But given the setup, with strong winds really from bottom to top in the atmosphere, high levels of instability for March, this looks to be a hail setup, maybe large hail, up to the size of baseballs. That's a possibility. So I think that that's where the emphasis is going to be tomorrow with the severe weather. But can't rule out the possibility of a tornado or two either. It looks like that would tend to occur if we can see maybe some localized areas where maybe there's a bit more turning of winds with height. We'll have to see how that plays out once we get into Thursday morning. Here's our forecast for tonight. Storms staying to the north. It looks like, again, there will be that risk for maybe some development here along I-35 spilling into our counties north of Highway 54 by 4 a.m. That activity pushes east. That may send a boundary south to I-44 by sunrise. So the risk for a shower is there through 7 o'clock Thursday morning. After that, it looks like most areas will be dry during the morning hours, and we'll see some hints of sunshine. It does not look like it's going to be near as bright as it was today, but it's going to be warm and it's going to be humid. And as we get into the afternoon, scattered thunderstorms will erupt to our southwest and then spread northeast across the area throughout the afternoon hours. That wave of storms may have an impact on the severe weather threat going into the evening. It may shove much of that severe weather threat to the south. We'll have to wait and see on that and see how things actually play out. As we get into Friday, it looks like we're done with the storm threat. Cooler air coming in behind a cold front will likely set us up for clouds, and those clouds may persist through much of the day on Friday, and that will have an impact on temperatures, with temperatures likely struggling to warm through the 50s. But sunshine returns Saturday, high of 66, 56 on St. Patrick's Day. Cold still on the table for Monday with freezing temperatures in the morning, Monday morning and Tuesday morning, but a quick rebound follows.
You got my attention with baseball-sized hail.
I really think that tomorrow's setup, I think we're going to see a lot of reports of hail, maybe very large hail out of these storms tomorrow afternoon.
All right. I know you'll be all over it. Thank you. Remember,